Hi guys, Christy here from Just Saying. Let's make our 5th week of Christmas cards. This one is fairly easy in the sense of once I figured out the layout. I wanted it to be a vertical card. It's turned into horizontal. The idea is still there. It's a very monochromatic card with grays and whites and blacks, and quick and easy assembly process. So I started off with Stampin' Up! Thick white cardstock, which will help keep its shape when it's standing. Smokey Slate cardstock, which is cut at 5 1/4 by 4, and Whisper white cardstock cut at 5 3 3/4. Now, I'll show you how I put this card together. I accidentally missed, or jumped ahead of myself, and I've already adhered the Smokey Slate card to the Whisper white base. So what I'm going to show today is the assembly and the stamping of the rest of it. So I'm using my paper piercing mat from Stampin' Up! Just because I felt like this one needed it. Using the technique of using the block. I'm using a D block from Stampin' Up! As my background image. And I'm just going to keep this on camera. Stamp the block directly to the ink pad. And I'm looking through it also just to make sure that I don't get any bubbles or random spots that don't want to work really well for me. And evenly from the top, bottom, and the left side, I'm just going to press down and get all of that gray onto the card. I'm using Stampin' Up! Archival Basic Black. I've got a sentiment here that says Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'm not sure which set this goes to because it's on a shelf and it's just never made its way back to the stamp set. So I'm going to ink that up, get some good coverage. Again, lining up the right side with the top, keeping it over to the side. Press that down, get a good image. Oop, I need that again. And my last stamped image for this one is going to be from the Lovely as a Tree stamp set. This is one of Stampin' Up's longest running stamp sets, and I'm using the tall evergreen tree there. I'm going to stamp this once in full strength with the same archival black, and then lift up and push it. You'll see. Stamp it straight down and straight up. Now move it over to the left and up a little bit. So minuscule you may not see that. And that's that card done as far as stamping goes. Now the archival ink takes a little bit of time to dry. I can still see that it's a bit wet. So because of the video, and excuse the noise, I'm going to use my heat gun and just dry the ink a little bit to speed up the process. It may not show on camera, but the ink I could see was still a bit shiny until I heated it up. And then I'm just going to flip it and adhere it to the back of the card, or the front of the card. And my glue runner just decided to act up. So switch it out for the old default snail. Bring in my base, lining up the 4 sides, and pressing this one down. This is a great card for mailing if you've got any international or friends and family that are farther away and have to mail a card. This will be a great one because there are no dimensions on this card, no embellishments that'll give you any height and needing the extra postage. So I hope that you like this card. Again, if you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, and in the description below there'll be a link to my Facebook page where I invite you to like and follow me there, as well as a link to my Etsy shop. Once this is uploaded there, it will be available for you. Join me next week for the 6th week of Christmas cards. Have a great day.